we're going to look at 3/4 plus 1/2. So draw for me what 3/4 looks like and 1/2, like out of the square diagrams that we talked about, the strip diagrams from yesterday. Three-fourths and 1/2, and we're adding these two together. Okay, this one's kind of a tricky one, so I want to see if I can trick you guys. All right. Raise your diagrams up in the air when you have them done. Yay. Yay. Okay, I see everyone's diagrams. Okay, so, Shaya, tell me, what is the #1 rule that we must do when we're going to add 3/4 and 1/2 together?
Have like denominators.
That's right, have like denominators. Margie, can you tell me how we can get like denominators?
By putting 2 spaces in each fourth, and then putting 4 and 2.
Okay, good. Yes, I want to do that, okay? I want you to break up our 4s into 2, so cut them in half, and break our 1/2 up into 4 pieces each. Okay, when you're done with your diagram, can you lift it in the air? Or at least put it up, show me. Alright, good job. Okay, so now, how many pieces do we have total? You can just say it out loud.
8.
Okay, so do they both have 8 pieces to them? Okay, so if they both have 8 pieces, and we colored in our 3/4, right? And we colored in our 1/2. I had 3/4 at the beginning, before I divided my diagram. How many pieces do I have now out of the 8 pieces that I have? Margie, do you know?
6/8.
Yep, that's right. 6/8. That our new fraction for this one, or equivalent fraction, is 6/8. How many do I have now in my 1/2 diagram, Cheyenne?
4/8.
4/8, that's right. Okay, so now if we add these two fractions together because they have like denominators, what do we get, Erica?
We're adding them?
Yeah, we're adding them together.
Oh. 10.
Yep, 10/8. And then remember when I taught you how to simplify fractions yesterday? So if we're simplifying the fraction, you know, we know that 2 goes into both of these. So we get 5 because 2 goes into 10 5 times and 2 goes into 8 4 times. We get 5/4. And that's our answer. We'll learn about mixed fractions later. At another date. Okay, so we get 5/4. So together we have more than the whole. We have a little bit more than the whole, but it'd be 5/4 together. Like if we add 3/4 and 1/2. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Is there any questions? Okay, I want you guys to do this one independently. I want you to add 3/5 and 1/6 using a diagram and equivalent fractions. Okay? So I want you guys to work on that really quick, and then I want you to show me when you're finished. And we'll go over it together. I'll do it too, so I can compare our answers. You don't want to make your guys' thing is huge. Alright. Okay. Yep. Alright, speed along. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Eric, can I use your example to show everyone? We're running out of time, guys, so I'm going to speed up the process here. This is Erica's example. She broke hers up, her top fraction, which was 3/5. She broke each of hers up into 6 pieces, each of her fifths into 6 pieces. So her new fraction is 1, 2, 6 times 3. What is that number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. And 3. 18. Thank you. Yeah. So we have 18 out of 30 for the top one. And then we have 5 out of 30 for the bottom one. So when you add these together, 18 plus 5. Anyone want to shout that number out? 18 plus 5.
24?
23. There you go, right? 23 out of 30. And is that in simplistic form?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. So we got 23 out of 30 is our new thing that we add those fractions together. Very good. Using your diagram, we looked at the other denominator to decide how many pieces we need to break our parts up into. We did that for both diagrams. Okay, so I have a homework assignment that I want you guys to complete. I want you to use the diagrams that we went over today. And that'll be our lesson. I'm going to close now so you guys can put your stuff away. Okay, so let's review what we learned today. When we are faced with two fractions with unlike denominators, what is the number one thing we must do?
Make them have the same denominator.
Yeah, very good. And when we use diagrams to do this, how do we get them to have the same denominator?
By dividing them with the same amount of space as the other denominator has.
Yeah, we have to give them the same number of parts, the same number of pieces. And so we can do this by looking at the other fraction's denominator, right? So like if I have 3/5 and I draw my diagram and 1/3, I see that the 1/3 I know that I need to break each of my 5 parts up into 3 pieces each. And that'll give me 15. And I break each of my 3rd pieces up into 5 pieces, and that'll give me 15 as well. And then we look at our shaded area and we add those together, right? Okay. Tomorrow, we're going to look at subtraction of fractions with unlike denominators. So be prepared, guys.